Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan and this is the Gingerbread Mama. Welcome to my Gingerbread Village. If you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button and giving this video a big thumbs up. Let's get right into the nitty-gritty. Today is going to be a life update. I'm going to talk to you about why I've been a little bit MIA lately. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have been job hunting. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do that. So I have been job hunting, and last week I was offered a position, and so I took a job, a full-time job, and I am very happy so far. I've been there for a week, and I really love it. I am really starting to kind of figure everything out and get really comfortable. So I'm very happy that I made that decision. But as you all know, I have been a stay-at-home mom pretty much for the last 5 years. I did work a little bit. I worked at Red Lobster when I was pregnant with my daughter. I worked for a bar for a little bit back in 2015, but for the most part I've been a stay-at-home mom, and so integrating back into the workplace was really something that was it really worried me. I wasn't sure how I would do. I wasn't sure if I would fit in or if I would even know how to talk to grown adults anymore. So it was really eye-opening to see that I could do it, and that it has really broadened my horizons. I feel like I actually found a place that I belong and that I fit. So that really makes me feel great. But a lot of you who have been a stay-at-home mom for any period of time know that it is nerve-wracking to go back into a job. And it is scary because your kids, especially if you chose with your very first child to be stay-at-home mom, when you go back to work, it's scary to think, what's going on with my child? Are they going to hate me for going back to work? Are they going to be okay with me going back to work? Are they going to miss me? Are they going to, all of these what ifs, and are they going to's run through your head? And I get text messages all day long from my husband, and he tells me how our daughter's doing. The older two, of course, they're in school, they don't really care, but the younger one was really the one that I was worried about. She seems to be doing okay so far in this week. I think she's just really confused. Today was really, I think, kind of difficult for her. My husband took her to story time at the library, as we do every week, and this was the first one that mommy wasn't there, and she kind of had a meltdown. I'm not sure that it was because I was there or wasn't there, but part of me wonders if it's because I was always the one there with her, kind of guiding her, and at the end of the story time we go to, there's a little playtime, and I wasn't there to encourage her to play or to engage with her, and so it was just different for her. And I think maybe that did play a part, that she ended up having a tantrum. Could be just because she's two, who knows? Maybe I'm thinking too highly of myself within her eyes. I do not know. But what I do know is that this was probably one of the best decisions I could have made. I really underestimated how much having a job would really make me feel better about myself. And it has for sure been a learning curve for the job, because it's a job that I've never done before, but also a learning curve on how to get back into the swing of things, and time management, and working with my mornings again, because you got to get up and get ready for work and make sure you have time to do everything, and it's been a struggle. I was going to the gym before 3 times a week, and I'd gotten away from it for a little bit, and then I got back to it, and now this week I've been trying to find time all week long to get back to the gym, and it has not happened. So today, once I get Olivia to bed, I will be going to the gym, even if I'm exhausted, because I do that for my mental health, not just my physical well-being. So I need that that workout. If you are considering going back to work, things that you always need to factor in is your childcare, is how much you really need the money, because some people, you know, maybe you need to go back to work just for your own sanity, and I totally agree. Sometimes you financially cannot afford to stay home anymore. You need that second income within the household. I tried to find a work from home job, and let me tell you, there are so many scams out there. I was hit by so many scams. Luckily, I did not fall for any of them, but there was one that they actually sent me a check and expected me to take it to my bank and cash it, and they kind of harassed me in the meantime. So I did take the check to my bank and I reported it. Hopefully it gets somewhere that gets that scam closed, but you know, they said this is something that just happens all the time, and they move from one person to the next so rapidly that they probably will never be caught. And it's just lucky that I didn't fall into their trap. Another thing that you need to consider is how much it's going to make you feel like a real person again. And that's the one thing that I didn't even realize when I was going back to work. I thought, okay, well, it'll give us more money to be able to do more things or get a better place or whatever. But I really wasn't worried about how it would make me feel. And I am so excited to get up every morning and get dressed, be able to do my makeup and do my hair. And sometimes it's frustrating because I have not been doing my hair really very much for the last 5 years of my life. For the most part, it was either really short or it was in a mom bun. So to actually have to care about my appearance, it really puts the focus back on me. And I think so many moms or even dads who have stayed at home, we lose ourselves. And I think that's the one thing that I really was not expecting. I didn't think, you know, I've made videos before about having to make sure that you're doing things for yourself and that you're not losing yourself within the stay-at-home parent role. But I didn't even realize that I had lost a lot of me until I started interviewing for jobs and accepted this position and started getting ready for work every day. I realized, you know, I'm slowly getting those things that made me back. You know, I used to love to do different hairstyles and do weird things with my makeup or try a new lipstick, be able to dress up and look cute. And I really lost sight of how much of those things are actually valuable to me. And I'm just so happy to get back to that. And I'm really happy that I made this decision. For those of you who have been watching my Instagram stories and wondering how long this is going to last, this job hunt, it is over. So that is my big news. I am so excited to try to navigate kind of juggling things and being able to still continue to bring you content. I do have a couple of videos that I haven't posted yet, so there will be more videos coming up, even if I'm not able to film quite as much because I've got more on my plate. So just keep an eye out and I will be doing more content. I will be continuing with the Mommy Mindset series, even more so now because I'm going to need it just as much as any of you will. Just remember, there is no such thing as a cookie cutter life. I'll see you in the next one.